Duel Review is brought to you by NexusDigitalComics.com. On today's Duel Review, it's Minecraft. I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get to it.
Welcome to July 17th. It is a Tuesday and we are doing Minecraft.
That's right. And the Xbox 360 version, I don't know. It's been out for about a year, I suppose. And I don't know. I've been having, on and off fun with it. A lot of people are kind of taking it and running it. It spawned a lot of like gamer videos, like people playing and whatnot. And it's just one of those simple games that is so catchy that at first, I thought, sounds stupid, like really simplistic. And, I like Legos, but whatever. Because most of them are just cubes. You just work with cubes. So it's like, how fun can building with a square be? Well, it's quite fun. The 360 version, I guess why I really want to talk about that is because there's a lot of stuff different from the 360 version than the PC version. But before I go too far, it was created by the guy known as Notch. It's Marcus Persson. It's like Swedish or something, so it has an extra S. I don't know how you would be like that because it's Swedish. Persson, I don't know. That's like Norwegian or something.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
anyway. Sorry. It has such a massive following that they have like their own Comic-Con, like just devoted basically to it, and I don't know, there's a lot of mods out there that are all really fun, but most of those are for PC. So I guess that's why, again, I wanted to bring that up. Minecraft is one of those games, it really has no story. It's a huge sandbox. The PC version does have an ending that you can pursue. Basically, you go to this nether realm and fight a dragon and yada, yada, yada. But most people kind of stay away from that because once you do, things change a little bit. I mean, whatever. It's the end of the game. So most of it is just the sandbox where you build your own, house. You can build castles. There's some really crazy, a lot of people with some time at these crazy, just like amusement parks and like pagodas on the top of rocky crag, hills. And
did they make the
it's so cool.
the clockwork tower from Watchmen? The one that Dr. Manhattan made on Mars. That big thing. That'd be awesome to see.
No, because there's no real moving parts. They have like levers and whatnot, but it has to be a stationary kind of thing. As far as I know, maybe there's a mod or something that I don't know about because I played mostly the Xbox 360 version. But having said that, you have to craft, mine and craft. So you have to mine things. There's such a joy in exploring these little. When you arrive, first of all, you arrive with nothing, right? You have a map, and so you have to quickly start gathering resources to build a hut or whatever you can, so that you are covered when the monsters come out at night.
Right, and the monsters only come out at night. You're only safe during the day.
Yeah, and there are creepers and there are spiders and there's actually a lot more in the PC version, but pretty much I listed half of the ones that are in the Xbox. So they really kind of dumb things down a little bit, but it's still amazingly fun.
Right.
But you can also play on peaceful mode where they don't have monsters, so you can just mine through the day and night. But that kind of defeats a little bit of the fun for me. I think that you have to use your time wisely, and if you're way out in the forest, you better know how to get back to your house. Otherwise, you're going to kind of I've gotten lost several times. I've like built a fairly decent start of a house, gone out to get some more wood, and like maybe look at that, and like wandered over there, and then I turn around like where am I? Where am I? That tree looks the same as that tree, like literally. So you can't get lost. So make sure that you pay attention. But it's so fun. There's different, there's like beach area, there's like snowy hills, and there's just kind of you can make ice. You can make there's just all this fun little stuff that you can build with. When you explore, when you mine down into the mountain or whatever, what I did was I built a house and then I made an offshoot and then I dug straight down from that offshoot, so I could literally go into the mine and then into my house just through a couple of doors and be covered. So even if it was during the night, the monsters couldn't get in.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so you go and you're just kind of hacking away at the wall or whatever, and then all of a sudden it like opens up to this huge cavern, and of course there might be some baddies in there because it's open somewhere else and they've fallen in or whatever. but there's like lava and there's like obsidian that happens, and you can create obsidian. Obsidian is the stuff that you can only mine with a diamond axe, so you have to find diamonds, and you can find gold and iron, iron to make any kind of metal, weapons or tools. And so you really just dive in and figure out, okay, well, I need, 3 ingots of, steel or iron to make a pickaxe. And then I need a stick, so I need a tree. It's like, it's just a lot of fun. It's like therapeutic too. The music is great. It's real simple and it's really repetitive, but I don't mind it too much. Like, even though
it kind of sits in the background.
Yeah.
One of the
things, kind of cues, like it lets you know when night is coming and that sort of thing.
Oh, that's nice.
If you pay attention.
One of the one of the things that should be mentioned between the PC and the Xbox version is the PC doesn't tell you, like, when you combine things, it doesn't tell you what you'll get when you combine them, whereas the PC kind of gives you the formula, so you know how to build something right away, whereas the PC is kind of more like explorative as far as creating.
Yeah,
things.
But a lot of people got frustrated with that, so now there's like cheat sheet guides galore, kind of thing. But yes, it is simplified in every way for the 360 version.
Right.
So here's the thing, I really wanted to get it so that, me and Stacy could play. I really got it so that me and Stacy
Stacy's his wife.
Yes, my wife. She's not a huge gamer. She does like, she loves like Dr. Mario and Tetris and that sort of thing. And this is one of those things that I thought that maybe she'd really love. So we were kind of, like, okay, let's sit down and figure this out. And because I knew that the game did split screen. So I'm like, okay, hey, great. So we sat down, and I'd spent like 20 minutes trying to figure it, or maybe not that long, but I tried to figure it out. It's like, you've got the split screen button, but it's grayed out. So what the hell is this grayed out? So I created an account, and I created an account for, Stacy, just all on her own. Tried it again, didn't work. So it's like, what the hell's going on? So I finally looked it up, and the bastards make you not only have 1 gold membership, but another gold membership for everybody who you want to join.
Play split screen.
Yeah, so you can play split screen, but it does not load on your your Xbox. It loads, on a server or whatever, and forces you to have a complete membership just for. So I'm not going to. First of all, I'm not going to do a membership for myself, and I'm sure as hell not going to do a membership for Stacy, who plays maybe once a year. I mean, like, literally. So that is super aggravating to me. I am pissed off because of that.
Which brings me to the next question: do you happen to know when it comes out for the PlayStation?
I don't think it ever will, because it's Microsoft kind of property-ish. So I'm really, really irritated. Having said that, it's only $10, so I wasn't really, I wasn't like, I demand my money back or anything. But they didn't tell you. They just said, oh, you can play split screen. They didn't tell you that an extra $50 a year was required to play. That's such bull. But the game is still fun. I just, every once in a while I just kind of pick it up and play it. I add to my house or whatever. I built another house for my wife who could never play it, never be there and use it. It was just sad. I don't know. We have separate houses anyway, but she wanted one on the hill, so I have mine like in whatever. But it's fun to find new things. I hadn't had diamond for a long time, and finally I was just like, what, screw it. I'm gonna dig till I find diamond. And I found so many awesome caverns, and I really want to just link them all together and make that my castle. But because you see people who have built like these hugely thick walls, and that must have taken them for freaking ever. Because I just built a pretty good house. It was like 3 stories, but that took me days to mine all that stuff, and you have to build a crafting table, and you have to build a furnace, or what is it called?
The smelting?
No, well, it's for smelting and stuff. I think it is furnace. Anyway. Those two things, help you you can build tools, and then you can make glass, and you can, melt iron ore into ingots, and yada, yada, yada. So you really require those too. So you want to put those in a couple different places so that wherever you are, you have that ability to make these things. Most of you guys probably already know this. Just for anybody who's thinking, hey, maybe I should try this thing out, and hey, it's on Xbox 360, just be warned. It is a lot of fun, but you're going to have to pay up the, what, in order to, collaborate. Or even split screen. But I mean, they have, it's cool that you can, it is multiplayer. You can have a whole bunch of players in your world, all working together or fighting or whatever. I mean, that's what's part of what spurned all this internet, YouTubing and whatnot. Rooster Teeth does some funny series on Minecraft, just the Let's Play Minecraft, so that's fun. But yeah, if you want to do it for Xbox, you're going to have to, each of you are going to have to have an account, a fully paid, ready to go account. Yeah, split screen. Since when is split screen? You have to pay to play over the internet for split screen. I mean, you're on the same couch and using the same game.
Might as well be a LAN party.
It's so irritating. But I guess, people are going to be like, oh, it's the servers. They have to use... Well, come on. Minecraft is like a bunch of squares. You can't download that into my Xbox 360.
I don't know.
It'd probably take like a gig. Like, seriously. Maybe 2. I mean, come on.
But I think in order to see what everyone else is doing, I
don't care what everybody else is doing. But it's my world. I mean, it's not like that. It's not like they can pop in and out of my world. I mean, I could set it so that they could, but... Anyway, whatever.
So what are you recommending? Are you recommending the PC version or the Xbox version?
Another reason that I just chose Xbox 360 because it was cheaper. And I wasn't sure if I was really going to like it. I just wanted to dip my toe in it. And I am interested in the PC because there's much more to do. There's an end game where you can actually go to the Netherworld and fight a dragon and kill them, which is it's only so compelling.
Play Skyrim, you can do that.
There's just a lot more, there's a lot more things that you can make, craft, and a couple more things you can mine, a couple more enemies. So there is a lot more. Plus there's all the mods. So you have like portal mods and, all sorts of stuff. So I guess if you're willing to spend the $40 or whatever it is, on Minecraft, then PC is the way to go if you have it. But if you're just looking to kind of see what everybody's talking about and just kind of have a lackadaisical, experience and just build your own house, then Xbox 360 is awesome. Or if you know a bunch of people that already have gold memberships and you all want to play, then that's definitely worth it as well. So there's enough in the PC to warrant that extra money if you're interested. But I probably won't do that. And there's plenty of other games that I'd rather play. I haven't even played friggin' Skyrim yet because I just have other stuff to do, and it's such a time sink that I just haven't gotten into it.
I don't know if I addressed it to you guys, but I ran into an error with Skyrim, and it pissed me off. Basically, it was a water glitch, and I go into the water, and the game freezes. And the way to get around it was to delete the game data, not your save data, but the game data, and then reinstall the entire thing. And I did that, but it still happened. So I did it again. I delete my game data, not my save data, my game data. But that time, the second time I did it, it also deleted my save data, which means that I had to start all over. And with Dawn Card coming, I'm like, grr, pissed.
Yeah, I don't know. Just such a time sink. There are other games. I can't wait. I want to try out the Marvel MMO. We'll probably talk about that at some point. Although I'm not as thrilled. I mean, I wish they would have gone the DC route, honestly, with that one. But they went the Diablo 3 route. Anyway. All right, guys. I think that's it. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube. Tell us what you think.
Check out our wares on SpiderWolf.com and follow us on YouTube. Duel Review is the channel. We got a whole bunch of great stuff.
All right, guys. See you.
Oh. Like right off of yours.
Next time, we take a look at The Amazing Spider-Man. On today's Duel Review, it's Minecraft. What do you want? I'm RJ.
I'm Nick.
I screwed it up because I went, RJ.
Hey, what do you want?
What do you want? I know it's been out forever, but whatever.
I got a lot to say, though.
Well, that's why we're doing it.
Yeah, I just gotta focus it all. What am I gonna say about it?
Well, not time now. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
See how responsive he is.
I'm very responsive. I was in the middle of writing something. You can't just stop.
Yeah, like your freaking phone call. Good job.
Oh, come on. Who was that? That was my brother on the phone.
No, it wasn't. It was your
My brother was
cousin on the Anne Marie.
My brother was on the phone first.
You were like, what? Like 10 times. You're like, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, yeah, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Like for freaking 20 minutes. It was
my
ridiculous.
brother was on the phone.
And it's like you finally had to I'll have to call you back. Like you finally just ended it because you couldn't get any information out of them because they were freaking drunk or something.
No, they were at a party.
Complete waste of my time. Son of a bitch. Friends don't make friends wait for phone calls.
I imagine that's not. I don't think that's a rule at all. I'm gonna have to check my employee handbook, but I'm pretty sure that's not part of the agreement.
Oh, you think you're an employee, huh? You're fired.
I'm employed.
No phone calls at work.
Fired. I'm employed as a friend.
No, but I had to say the same phrase 20 times to her. It's just what I do.
It was Jason that I couldn't understand.
Whatever.
My brother Jason handed me the phone, said it was Anne Marie, but I didn't understand him because there was a lot of yelling, and Jason kind of speaks softly sometimes, which I don't understand because none of us really do.
You're wasting my time with an explanation now. Good job.
You know what? Fine, you know what? I'm never going to explain myself again. Sumoplex you. What is that term?
Suplex me?
Suplex you.
Sumoplex?
Sumoplex.
I'm sure there is a sumoplex. I don't know what it is.
Suplex.